just like you. But you wouldn't know until you watch the Mask podcast. People who do the same things you do in secret, right? Those things you hide to do. And you think nobody knows, right? These are some of the things we are going to be discussing in the Mask podcast. Thank you for joining us. My name is Adonai, and I have here with me
Hamza.
Hamza. Thank you for joining me again today.
Thank you.
And our wonderful guest today is
Kuzi.
Kuzi, thank you. Kuzi, for real, this your mask fits you.
Thank you.
Have you been acting porn before now?
No.
This is the kind of thing they wear. I saw a porn actor that looked like you on this mask.
No.
But,
that's not me.
but you watch porn sometimes.
That's something, yes.
And you see people wearing this kind of mask.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They, look like one of them. Would you consider acting porn someday?
No. I never had that in mind.
Why?
Because I do not want to do that.
But do you know that there is this saying that says never say never? You know why? Most times, yes, I know maybe she is considering her moralities, where she's coming from, and all that. But in this our country today, when we have our mind changes, we can't even tell.
We can ask her, why will you not consider porn? Is it because of morality or because of your teaching or background, the religious belief, or just personal,
Okay. Coming to that, I religiously, yes. My background, the religious aspect is what I prioritize. And based on my kind of discipline, I like the fact that they said this is what they said. The way you're dressed is the way you're dressed, right? So I like to listen very disciplined and different. Yeah.
So no amount of money can make you reconsider acting porn. Even if, okay, let me ask a private question. What's the highest money you've made on your own? What's the highest pay you've gotten for a job? A job you did, a service you did, somebody dashed you. However, what's the highest money you've made since your lifetime?
Okay. Are you trying to ask me based on
a particular job or a cumulative?
Okay. In a particular job, the least here in the way.
The highest you've been paid?
50.
You've been paid. The highest money you've been paid was 50,000. Oh, okay. What did you do? Was it a salary or?
Yes. So it's kind of a contract job.
Okay.
Yes, I'll have to advertise the business and get the feedback from it, and I get paid more.
And you were paid 50,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, in a lifetime, what's the highest money you've seen in your account? Maybe after a long savings or after doing some jobs, you looked at your account, you can see for the first time in my life, I'm seeing 500k or 5 million or 5 billion. What's the highest money you've seen?
I can't actually count in total because
one time, in a lifetime, the highest money
I've
you've ever
seen. I've actually gotten 3 million, 4 million.
You've had 4 million of your own before.
Yeah.
Now I am asking you, if somebody says 4 million times 10 is 40 million naira, if someone gives you 40 million to do porn with this mask like this, will you consider that?
This is a serious thing.
But remember when I said something, never say never.
Exactly. That's why I got to this point.
But this is really becoming serious. Well, I can't.
Okay, do you know something?
I'll be fair. I do another business. Okay, I'm very comfortable with business, but not for fun. Not my thing. I can't do it.
Why?
I just don't know. I can't. You asked before. I said in my religious.
Okay, for religious reasons,
yeah,
you can't.
I just can't do it. Yes.
Okay, I am going to come back to
personality. I just want to be seen as
a decent person.
Yeah.
But people are not going to know you're the one. You're masking yourself.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't want to know. I don't
see.
Want to do
do you know why I don't like overstressing on this type of issues? Because I have seen a situation where you see someone say, I can actually do anything it's just because of this situation. Normally I don't do this, normally I don't do that.
Yeah.
Are you getting me? So now is in you as a person.
Yeah.
You understand me? It's like if you are opportune to be with someone that steals and in your bloodline you are not a criminal, you understand?
Yeah.
That one cannot influence you to be a criminal. Like I've been in a situation whereby most of the people I roll with are chain smokers, weed and all that. But till now, I don't smoke. But now you see somebody tell you, but I don't do this. But just because of this one, let me just close my eyes and do it. Because when you told Lizzie 4 times 10, Kuzi, sorry. When you told Kuzi, sorry, 4 times 10, Kuzi said, this one is tempting. It was giving that vibe of, well, sure, it's just once. Let me just.
But if the money is here, Kuzi might reconsider.
No, I won't.
Anybody could reconsider. This is the essence of the Mask podcast, where people unload those things that they do in private, right? Okay, let's not call it porn. Let's call it a hookup. 4 million for a night.
I can't still do it.
See, there's something she said. There's something she said about religion.
Okay.
Why I don't actually want to go into that, because I know your understanding when it comes to religion.
I don't want to talk about religion.
Religion, people pretend to.
No, it's not about pretense. Now, I feel Kuzi, right? Kuzi is judging herself, or I think there's something you told me today when we were having a conversation. You said, guy, they use your hand, they judge yourself. Now, for example, from what she was taught when she was being grown in the religion doctrines, fornication is a sin. I've always had this question to ask, but I don't really ask it publicly. Most of the sins we say, these are sins, these are bad things, just to keep our morals. What if at the end of the day, those things are actually the right things
to be done? Exactly.
You understand? And then what if the way we feel that God
wants us to live
is actually
the opposite of God wants what God wants?
Because
He created the mind and the thought.
Why a man, for example, I can't understand why a man will build a car, put key, put fuel tank,
and when you drive it, you will be angry.
And you will drive, and you know that for this car to move, there must be fuel in the tank. Which means this person that built this car made a provision for a tank, because he knows that this car, water go hungry on one day.
Exactly.
Now, another thing, somebody somewhere will not come and tell you that if you go to this tank and down pour water there,
it's a sin.
It's a sin.
How? You made a car to be driven. Let me help you. You made a car to be driven, and when I drive the car, you say it's a sin. I don't think that is the will of the person that made the car.
Brother,
let me break it down. Pussy was meant to be fucked. Sorry. And when you go doing what is meant to be done,
what it was created for.
Yes. People say, you are committing sin. And I'm interested in religion that you mentioned.
Okay.
What is it about religion that makes you say, we have to stick to what we are taught in my place of worship?
Okay, in that aspect. Now, I actually wanted to say something interesting. Like I said before, you dress the way you want to be addressed, right?
Yeah.
And I actually point out on my own kind of personality on how I like my lifestyle. I feel like this kind of lifestyle is out of choice and how you want it for yourself.
Okay.
I feel like there are people, there are some persons that does this kind of thing out of depression or maybe out of condition, and they just can't face their religion and just do it. Okay, from your question, I would just say I think this is my own personal choice and this is what I want
to
do.
Religion aside,
if
the church goes back, I believe you're a Christian, let me use the word church. If the church goes back to say, we have reviewed our teachings from today, fornication and consensual sex is not a sin. You know, consensual sex, you agree, I agree. We have looked at this thing from front, left, right, and center. This is not a sin.
Okay.
Will you say, will you
That
go ahead
it's your way of life,
will you say
or
it's your
how
way of
you want
life?
to be addressed.
Or will you say, oh, since religion has come to correct their mistake, oh, let's live normal. Let's have fornication.
Okay. In this aspect, I will still stick on what I'm saying before. I said I choose to live the kind of life I want.
So this is you.
Yes.
So what is very interesting about religion? Why are we striving to please religious laws?
Because some persons can actually believe that, yes, as you said, in religion, it teaches that we shouldn't commit sin, right? I'm not actually looking into that because every little thing we do sometimes in a day we sin, right? Yes. But let me just look into this. I said I chose my own lifestyle that I want to live. Doesn't mean I'm engaging religion to be the part of my life. No, I am not doing
So
that.
are there things you do that contradicts religion or religious teachings? Are there things you do because they are your way of life, because you are convinced to live this kind of life? Are there things you do that are like that, but it's against religious laws?
Okay. I think growing up, they be like, don't have a boyfriend, you're not up to getting one. You have to get to up to you have to be at the age of 18 or something. And from your question asking me what are the things I'm doing, right?
Are there things you've done
That
that are against religious laws, but you are convinced within yourself that
this is what
I'm
I
on
want.
the this is what I want to do, and you went ahead to do.
Okay. Looking into that is having a boyfriend, right?
Okay.
Yes, being in a relationship. This is something I can tell you that again I started having a boyfriend and I started having sex with this person again. So that is something I know that
They
I
preached
called-
against, or you
yes,
did
I
it
did it.
because you
yes.
were convinced.
Yes.
At what age was that?
I was at the age
Was your first boyfriend?
yes.
When was your first boyfriend?
Okay, with the year when I had my first boyfriend.
Yeah.
That was 2019.
No, sorry, you got the question. I wanted to ask what age was your first boyfriend?
Okay. He was on his 28th.
And you?
I was 20, yeah.
Or you were changed when you had your first boyfriend. Then you started having sex at age
21.
or at age 21.
Yeah.
Or you were convinced you were doing the right thing.
To me, this is what I want to do.
What if
I chose this
what if
myself.
I'm convinced I want to act porn with my mask, and eventually religion says no, don't act porn? Can I go ahead and do porn?
It's out of your choice. You want to do it.
So it's
Not
about
the law.
choice.
Yes.
There's something else she said when she was actually talking, where she said some people do these things out of desperation, out of depression, rather. You know, this I want to say now is just from a personal experience. I had a friend that she had everything, both family background and all. So at the end of the day, you notice that this person is just doing this thing just to meet up with lifestyle and meet up with friends. You know, my friend buy bone strength, I won't buy. I need to do this, I need to do that. And this is not, you're not suffering. Family is providing for you. They're still giving you money to keep for your upkeeps and everything, you know. But you're still doing this. What I'm trying to say is, this we are just saying now is people do a lot of immoral things we call immoral. That's why I said, because you believe it is not right, I believe it is right. So people do things the general world presume to be So people do things the general world presume to be not nice or proper, whereby it is their choice and it's just their way of life, or maybe their style. You understand me?
Yeah.
So
This conversation we're having now, sorry, I was distracted
Yeah.
about
sorry, let me pick up from there since you're a bit distracted. So it means that whatever we are convinced to do, we can go ahead to do them, whether religion permits or not. Is that what we can learn from you?
Yes.
Just like you were convinced, like, oh, so if I'm convinced to scam people, I should go ahead and scam people. If I'm convinced that prostitution is fine, I can go ahead and carry prostitutes. If I'm convinced that acting porn is fine, I can go ahead and act porn.
No, like I said, everybody you know what is bad, right? You should do what is, you know the good and you know the bad. So you should know what is good and you know what is bad to be done. That's
Or
it.
do you think everything religion teaches is good and everything they preach against is bad?
In that aspect, I feel like it's difficult for me to answer, but everybody, it's just like having a teacher teaching you, and you just have to like grab knowledge from it. It's left for you to
That's
take the right
that's a
path.
nice one.
A few days ago, I was on social media. I saw a story trending. I don't want to mention the name. A bishop. I'm not saying a pastor. A bishop that owns a church.
Okay.
In short, let me use the church term. The spiritual leader of that particular ministry.
Banging his sweat out.
His phone had an issue. He called the PA to go and help him fix the phone. The way you are smiling, baby, you know the story.
No.
Okay. Okay, so now the PA went to fix the phone. At the end of the day, the phone, they couldn't fix it. And Bishop now, wherever he is, say, okay, oh yeah, don't worry, don't stress yourself. Just I'm sending money, buy another phone for me, transfer all the files in this one to this one. PA say yes, sir. PA bought phone, took it to the person that will do the whole stuff. Now the old phone, the repairer had to transfer the files to his laptop, then from his laptop to the new phone. After everything now, the man reach out, say make him check
The files.
the
that
files
were in
already
the
in system. And I saw Bishop acting both and out at the same time.
Exactly.
The bank no be here. People's wife. This bishop I'm talking about is at least, let me not exaggerate, 60-something years old. And this is the same human being that will climb the pulpit and say, don't fornicate. That boy you're following is your doom. This one, wife, obey. But you go from back, call another
Do
wife.
the same thing that you
you're
said
doing
people
it.
should not do.
Then later, when I come for counsel, you tell me, no. When last did you sleep with a woman? No, it's because you slept with this girl. That's why this prayer was not answered.
I know. You know what I love.
it's
You
funny.
know what I love about your response. You talked about discretion. People using their discretion to know what is good
Yeah.
and what is bad. You didn't just stick to religious laws. If you stick to religious laws and go deeply into them, you realize that religion is simply man-made, and anything that is man-made can never be perfect. Even their thought about God and the creation and everything is their own personal conviction about what God is, about what law we should keep, about what we should do and what we should not do. But the best teaching you've given me today is discretion. And even Bible said some part of it, do to others what you want them to do for you. What you are preaching, do what is right because you are convinced that this thing is right. And if you look at it that way, you realize that at the end of the day, apart from killing another person, some other things we regard as sin and unlawful might not really be a sin. You understand? Especially most of the things we call sin might not be a sin. For instance, I don't want to use fornication. For instance, they say, don't call the name of thy Lord God in vain.
Yeah.
But nobody knows God's name.
Yeah, it's true.
Nobody knows
But
God's name.
everybody mistakenly use the word God.
God is just a name
That's
anybody created
Yes,
and said, oh, this is the name of God.
Still talking about this sin issue. I want to ask you, this has been a question that we've argued in the streets as young men.
Yeah.
What do you people think about giving woman a head?
Okay, we have a woman here. Maybe she should first of all think what she thinks about receiving head. Is it an interesting venture?
Okay.
First of all,
what do you think about? Okay, how do I rephrase it? Okay, what do you think about? Listen, now what I said was like, what do you think? I'm asking you.
By head, you're talking about oral sex, right?
Yes, oral sex.
Okay, now let's ask her. How good is your boyfriend? Has he ever considered oral sex?
Can this be something else?
No. Because it's part of the sin we're talking about. Are you getting me? You know why I asked this question?
What about you? Sorry, let me ask.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay, now this.
I guess you answer the question.
Okay, now this used to be my belief about it. I used to be one of those people that believe that giving a woman a head has spiritual implications, which is, how can I use my mouth that I will use and pray to God.
Now
I
you're
will-
landing
and-
and you're coming towards the religion.
No, I'm not. I'm just telling you
Oh,
what
what-
I used to feel before.
Okay.
Use my mouth and go and put the after. I will now start crying. I had bad business. Nobody listened to me. And I used to enslave myself with that mentality.
So what changed your perception? Did you try giving a woman head?
Now I'm coming. Now, one day I start on my own. I thought about it. Most times we guys will lie down and say, "Babe, give me head." You lie straight and something is standing strong, straight. Your fellow woman will use their mouth, wow, and you are happy. But when they now say reverse it, you now start remembering that you have where you're going to. So now,
Kuzi,
at a point,
do you like receiving head?
So
Good.
continue.
No, it's just a simple yes or no.
You should like it.
Personally, I like giving and receiving head.
Okay. That's very good.
So, do you like receiving head? I want to guide the conversation. That's why I'm asking. This is mass truth. You say the truth. There's another person somewhere who likes it. The person is just like you.
Yeah, it's true.
So the person will be like, this person is just like
Everybody should
me.
like the man giving them head when the man.
no, it's not about every. It's the person you said. You said
No,
me,
she's
what do I think
she's
about-
coming to the truth.
Okay.
She's coming to the max truth. Every lady should like receiving head. If you say everybody should like traveling, it means you like traveling because you're using yourself to judge other people. So is it okay to say that you also, just like every lady, like receiving head, especially when it's done properly at the right G spot? Defend what you said. Defend what you said. You like receiving head.
I don't want to answer that.
You said every lady, every day. Why nobody knows
continue,
anyone?
continue with your masking because now you are masking.
I'm unmasking the
yes, so
truth.
now say you said
Every lady lies.
Yes,
Okay.
because going on social media and making some kind of research and under some person, my gender's comments in some kind of raw talk, or we kind of going through and seeing people saying things about giving her. Some person will like, so cool when you're with someone who knows how to do that very well. And some person will be like, oh, my boyfriend doesn't do that very well, and how can I teach him? Those kind of things.
Yeah.
There are some persons on social media, they actually direct fellow genders on how to do that, and also teach some guys on how to handle themselves on that aspect. So where your question coming from, I don't know what to answer that, but I feel like yes.
But from what you said from your research that you've made, so you can use your phone and go to research about it.
What I mean by research is social media is very, very versatile.
No, the topic is what I'm talking about.
Yes, I'm coming to that
Okay,
phase. I'm saying
okay.
like I came across a video and I had to like
Okay.
go deep, like listen to it.
Oh.
Reason. I actually want to know.
Can you
what
give me an
inside
insight of how
people-
best to give head? Just
Yeah.
and from what you learned from the video, like how
Yeah.
best can I give head? Maybe teach me.
No,
a
this
little.
I'm talking about the theory aspect. Like, this
Just
is-
theory. Give me
yeah,
theory.
like I'm talking about how the lady was kind of talking about it. I think that was when.
What was she saying? What was she
educating some
saying?
Ladies about it, telling people, some ladies on how to handle their marriages and relationship, on how to like give your man head. The guy should give the lady head, and the lady should know how to like give a soundtrack and all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So all of those things.
I have a lot of things to ask you.
No, don't go far. It's just from where I grab based on her.
Okay, from the
Topics
teachings
and
you listen to, what do you think? Do you think is what you also like from? Because now from dance.
No, she said she
I was
likes
like
it.
based on how it entices people. I was like from the comment section. That
Yeah,
was what
do you
piqued
feel
my
it's something
interest
you
there.
okay?
Like that was what gave me. I had to have interest to like look
Try
into-
it.
No, pay attention to what she was saying on
Yeah, I
video.
think after I just want to know.
You want to know if
After
I-
paying attention, do you feel it's something you would
No, she
like?
already tried it.
No, she didn't say so. She said
If she had not tried it, she wouldn't know every lady deserves this way.
okay.
She tried. So how
That's good.
consistent should women receive head? every sex or once in a week or once in a
Let's
while.
not make this conversation about men against women. Have you given before?
I said yes, I have given head.
So
I have received head.
what was the reaction when you did it?
Huh?
Eh?
To me or to the woman?
Both.
No, personally, I don't know about others. I enjoy.
So what was the reaction of the
I
girl?
enjoy giving head.
Yeah. What was the okay? Let's see.
And I know a lot of people enjoy. The vagina has this salty
Let me
taste.
ask my question.
I want to go deeper.
Yes,
Tell me go deeper, Daddy.
I know. I will allow
Just
you.
tell me go deeper, Daddy.
Go. But wait. Now, what I want to ask is, some people say what turns them on is their breast, their this, their that. There's a point you get to. There's a climax you can get to. A woman gets crazy, or the both. Let's not personalize about the women. The both genders goes crazy about sex. So I want to know, when you gave this person head, how did it transcend? I know it might be.
I can still remember.
Did it transcend?
I can still remember. Like the legs were shaking. The legs were shaking. The moaning sound increased. She was like, "Don't stop."
Okay.
She was screaming loudly. She was like, "Wow, this is so good." Everything started shaking. Like at the end of the day, there was more intimacy. There was more. She felt me more. It was good for her, and to me, I felt good too, because at this point, I had to, vagina, like I was trying to say.
Was there a reverse?
Definitely, it can even be a 69.
What
It's
I
something
mean,
we do regularly.
by reverse. So after that, she had to also make you come.
It's certain. Like,
Okay.
this is your
Because
girlfriend.
why I asked, because you said you were cool, no sex.
Me said no sex.
You said, from my understanding, maybe there was no penetration. I just felt
No,
that.
definitely there is.
Okay.
I'm not a virgin.
Oh no, I never said so. You can never be. It's not possible. So you wanted to say something?
Yes, I have been trying to make a point on the part of the person giving the head.
Yeah.
Giving of head is quite interesting.
Okay.
The vagina is salty in taste. I don't know about who doesn't know. You know, I know you know. So
No, she can't know. Does she? Do you lick yourself? So since the vagina is salty, how does the dick cap test?
I don't know.
But you ask someone, she knows. You put it on her.
You put it on me like.
Yeah, you're right. You got me. Sorry. You wouldn't know.
So
Have
this,
you
I'm
tried-
helping you here.
Have you tried a woman before?
No.
Hmm.
No.
Has a woman tried you before? No woman has made advances at you.
No.
You're not beautiful enough. For real.
No, when you call out talking about kind of having an eye on me, trying to ask me out or something. Yes.
Okay.
It has happened.
Mm.
Or you see going intimate or something.
No,
I
that's
don't even
choice.
give space for that. Yeah.
That's just.
What do you mean by you don't get space for that?
I don't give space for that. I don't give just like me having a boyfriend. I'm having time for my man. I go see him. I'm not really.
Are you still with the 28-year-old guy that did some
No,
left
I don't.
him?
Yeah.
Why? Who left? You left or he left?
Please, I don't want to bring my relationship.
Nobody knows it's you.
I know,
This
but I
man's
don't want to
truth.
bring it in.
No.
Okay, don't bring the relation. Just tell me why the relationship got broken. I just want to know,
You
just
can
like
actually ask us.
just like a social research, why it ended. Maybe I want to know why most relationships
I
fail.
didn't get to, it's supposed to end in marriage, but I feel like things I observed, I can't cope with it in marriage, so I had to.
Share with me. Maybe another person is observing those things and be like, or maybe I'm doing those things. I might not know.
I feel like if you're in a relationship, everybody have the choice of the kind of man they want to be with,
Yeah.
the kind of woman they want to be with.
Yeah.
And okay, even though you get to see this girl, you admire her and you start dating her, and at some point you notice that there are a lot of changes and you cannot cope with it, and you try changing those things to change from it, and she refuses to change from that same character. I feel like you should just let go of it. There are little ladies out there that can be so different.
There are people just like you who went through the things you went through, who faced the kind of relationship you faced and walked away. Maybe they are not convinced enough that they should walk away because they don't even know what the standard of a relationship should be.
Because
So if you now tell them something like, sorry, the guy wasn't giving me money or the guy was beating me, they can reconcile that statement with their own relationship and be like, so if a guy is not giving me money or a guy is beating me, that means this guy is not the right guy for me. I wanted more like a particular reason or reasons why you said, okay, this is what broke the camel's back. I am done with, let's say his name is Richard. I am done with Richard. This is what he did. Same way you would gist your best friend and be like, Richard was doing this and that. What were those things that made you say
I
it's
feel
over
like
with my first love?
I feel like I was no longer feeling. I wasn't feeling the relationship anymore.
Only feeling.
I was no longer feeling.
Was he beating you?
No.
It wasn't good
He
on
never
bed.
did that.
It wasn't good on bed.
No, it was good.
It wasn't buying you flowers.
Not even just that. Okay, tell me.
Tell me
How
one bad
about
thing
you?
about him. Just one thing you can remember. This was one thing bad about this guy that made me leave. Or you were the bad person.
Nobody's perfect. I have my flaws, but he has his flaws. So
So he walked away or you walked away.
you know those things you break up sometimes, stay 1 year, you come back to the relationship. That was how it is, and I faded.
It's just like you don't want to gist me. Okay, in one of those occasions
But
that
he
you
felt,
guys,
she fell out of love.
Yeah.
I understand. Something made you fall out.
Yeah,
of
because
love.
of those things, you also referenced that the guy, there was some things he was doing that she wasn't comfortable
I just wanted to know one or two of those things he was doing.
with. Yeah, and she said something.
Was he cheating?
About him saying something.
I don't, bro. Are you a mind reader?
No, but he's
No, but I'm following the conversation.
Yeah.
Why she's also talking, because when someone says there are some things this person was doing that I cannot actually condone, it means so many things. This is you trying to generalize everything than bringing it out one.
I just
after
wanted
the
one
other.
or two so we can.
One or
go to-
two reasons.
Yeah.
And she said she doesn't want to get married at an early age. Because
Did
she
you say that?
She said talked about early marriage.
I was very, very
Young.
young, yeah.
Okay.
And I wasn't
And because he was 28 against 20 or 21,
21.
so he was far ahead of you.
Yeah.
So probably when he was 35, you were 27 and you weren't ready.
Yeah.
You get it?
Because this is okay. So what happens to the street slogan of "Better say I cry inside Lamborghini than inside keke"? I don't want to call name on that
But-
person I asked.
But women always say, or some women will always feel attached to the man that took their virginity. You didn't feel that way.
What's that again?
Women always feel emotionally attached to the man that took their virginity. You didn't feel that way.
That's true. I felt that way, but just like you said, that was how it is. I fell out of love.
Completely. You don't want to see him again. He wasn't doing anything right to your side, and then
Yeah, that's something there is that I wasn't just feeling.
there is an interesting story I want to hear. I always
Just
ask.
tell me about yours.
Ask me anything.
Who's it? Ask everybody.
Okay,
So
what
it's
about
not
your
about
first
you.
love? Are you married?
No, I'm not married. I'm single.
Okay, well, are you still with your sister?
First love. Girl.
Okay, how is your lifestyle? No, now, yes.
Yes.
I used to be told that every guy too, just as a lady when she hasn't made out with the guy. First.
Yeah.
The same thing happens to a guy when he hasn't.
There is something about my first love. I outgrew my first love. Yes, you know those days when we just left secondary school, everybody feels they are equal, especially your classmates, your friends at that time. All of us feel the same. But then when progress starts happening, maybe you enter high institution, you start to do progressive businesses, you are 10 steps ahead of people within your. In fact, let me give you a good example. Like there are some of your primary school mates today, you are no longer in the same level. I'm sorry, but that's normal life, social strata, right?
Yeah.
You are no longer in the same level. It's not your fault that
Sorry.
it's not your love. It's not your fault that you have 10 million and they have 1,000. It's not your fault. It's not your fault that you can afford new clothes and they cannot afford it. So you don't have to keep dragging them all along, right? I think I outgrew my first love.
So you're trying to tell me because you notice you're no longer in the same level with your first love and you.
No, and if you're talking about you mentioned my virginity, right? Talking about that person, when I started moving forward in life, left my area, changed cities, I noticed I can't go back to this. Not because we quarreled, not because we argued, but I just look back and be like,
You out what?
I outgrew that shit. In fact, if you give me for free today, maybe I wouldn't want to go back there.
I want you
Okay,
to
will you ever? Okay, have you had the flower the girl before?
Ah, the Lord God, no.
Okay, because you asked a question that a lady can be with lover, her lover, and she might not be able to like break up with this person. And
Yeah,
that's
feel
when-
emotionally attached. I have heard that severally. But because I have not deflowered the girl, I don't know how it feels because nobody has been so much emotionally attached to me.
So will you want to like give it a try or when you come across
If,
someone like that?
yeah, I have come across so many virgins. Like when I was in the higher institution, if I'm not lying, I came across nothing less than 6 virgins.
how many they go use bury you?
6 virgins. Right? I came across 6 virgins. But there is this mentality I have about virginity. Those days when I was in the higher institution, most of these ladies were 21, 23, 24, like that, right? Now, I always feel if in a corrupt society like ours, you've successfully kept your virginity to this point, I do not want to be the person to take it outside wedlock. If we start dating or we got into sexual relationship and you are not a virgin, it's easy for me to just make love to you and we move on with our lives, right? But when you are a virgin, I have to think about it twice before I will want to take
Because of the
your
emotions
virginity.
that are attached.
Because of the emotions I have heard that are attached to it, and because I don't want to be part of the people that did it to someone when she is not ready. Even as I'm talking to you now, I'm dating somebody who is a virgin.
Wow.
I'm sex starved, but I cannot help it because I do not want to force her into having sex with me.
Okay.
I just want to join her faith. I pray we could end the marriage. So we do it in marriage. But if I meet someone that is not a virgin, I do what? I have sex with the person. That is why.
So right now, do you see that as a cheating when you're dating a virgin and you're having it with someone else?
But I'm not having it with someone else. That's the problem. That's why I said I'm sex starved.
Wow.
It's so
How long
crazy.
have you been in this relationship?
So, couple of months now. Couple of months, yes. Couple of months. I was just trying to think the exact month, but I can't remember. Maybe just a couple of months.
Wow, that's very good. Okay.
You
That's
see. So I want to
interesting.
know how you lost your virginity. Was he intentional or the guy felt entitled because I'm dating you, I have the power to make love to you, or he talked you into it? How did you arrive to the point, it's okay, come, let's do it? How? I just want to hear the story.
I feel like I don't want to do that.
You feel like what?
I don't want to talk about that.
I feel I want to hear about that. You just asked me and I answered. I kept mouth like a parrot
But I've
that
been
was
asking the
sharing,
ones you've been asking
sharing my
Uh-huh.
personal story with you.
Yeah, I've been
How?
asking the ones
How
you've
did you? I have. 90% of girls I have asked will always tell me they were raped, they were forced, either by a stranger or by somebody they trust or by somebody they love. Okay, we fell in love. I was going to his house. We could play around, and eventually one day he forced himself on me because I loved him. I forgave him, and the relationship continued. I just want to hear how it happened. Was it consensual, or he put a little force to it, or both of you agreed that okay, let's do it
Because I'm that agreement.
under agreement? Took your bed from your house one day, walked to her house, and was like, can we
This
do
is
this?
an agreement
No,
that
she fly.
He didn't force himself.
no.
But it was supposed to be painful, was it not?
Yes.
Or before it happened, you've been trying to use your fingers to
No,
make
no, I didn't
holes.
do that.
You enjoyed the pain. Aside wedlock.
But it's a decision she took. So whatever comes out of it, she was actually ready to
Ah,
enter.
God. Wallahi. I just want to hear. Just share with me. How
Let
was
me
it?
ask you, how did you feel on the first time you ever released the sperm?
Bro, it doesn't even feel like shit, nothing. Like,
It's
do you
a
know,
lie.
let me tell you, do you know why?
No.
Now, I didn't know that was the thing that was happening. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But after I have started having sex, I now knew I can explain the situation of that day. Let me tell you how it happened. Now we are making out.
Mm-hmm.
The girl was on top for the first time. The girl was already, she wasn't a virgin, so she already knew stops, right? She knew her way. So when she was riding me, at some point she jumped down. According to her, she said she noticed my expression was changing. So she stood up from me and then I ejaculated. Now the problem is during that ejaculation, after ejaculating, I didn't even go down for like 20 minutes. I was still standing, I was still up, but I have ejaculated. I didn't even feel anything so serious, right? Now, I didn't know why until I abstained from sex for about 2 years. When I traveled out of this country, I was so focused on my hustle, then I didn't have sex or meet a woman for like 2 years. The first time after 2 years that I had sex, almost the same experience played out again. I didn't really feel anything upon releasing, upon ejaculating. I didn't really feel anything. It was just normal, right? I didn't even know when it was coming. It just happened. I don't know if this is how God created man.
Do you know? I don't want to argue this or try to prove it because it's your experience.
Yeah, it's a personal
Is it
experience.
like person will sleep, wake up, say in 410 houses for a dream? You won't be witness, nobody. Because I'm trying to think in my own head as a man, whether it's by mistake or by chance. As far as that minute, it has gotten to that minute, both the body system and everything changes. You know that something happened. What I feel you would have said is you felt something came out of you, but you didn't actually know exactly what actually.
Bro, I didn't know.
Come to that. What was your experience on that?
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you lost?
No, I'm trying to recall so that I don't just cook up stories and tell you people. Okay, when that stuff, when my first experience was just like we're still in the street going, still in our mother and father at that tender age. So there was this person like that. She's a house help to one of our family friends. So one or two things, these children play now, mommy and daddy, and okay. No, see what happened. One of us amongst our peers came back because he's in boarding school. So he came back and told us that he released. So we now with the same say, okay, this one senior was through. So we're not like how. Let's say boarding school, a lot they happened there. So it was not like say Baranta. So we were now trying to understand about. So now you get one of their cousin brothers then, where they amongst us, we don't grow well.
Yeah.
So that one will always tell him this, that. So they wrote together. So after that, he now had sex with this particular girl I'm telling you about now. So all of us now come the hustle, like let's have the feel. So the day the thing happened, we're just fetching water, mommy and daddy something. They like that on top, this and that one. So when that penetration happened, because the girl was older, I felt so warmed, penetrating her like that. You've never felt like this before, that kind of everywhere was warm and all those. So I felt something from inside her body, like was actually touching my I don't want to call them because of sense, just 1, 2, and I just
Not even up to 1 minute.
one waiting. Not even up to
1 second.
No, not even up to 1 minute. No, second. Second. What I thought second is it removing.
You didn't know when it happened, right? It just happened.
But I knew that I have also released.
And that was a similar experience to mine. But you wouldn't know when it comes. Unlike now that if you're having sex, you even know when you can predict your comment like 3 minutes ahead.
Yes.
And you can even start controlling it and delay the ejaculation for like next 10 minutes. You can delay it. But that time, you just be like, you're there, then you're already.
Till today, I've not had that same
type of say again. Do you know why? Do you know why? I also didn't have it until, like I told you, I abstained from sex for 2 years. Although it wasn't intentional. I was out of the country. I didn't have a lot of friends. Prostitutes are expensive, and even if they are not expensive, I do not want to have random sex with prostitutes, right? So I abstained from sex for a long time. Then I had almost same experience. If you want to have same experience again, very simple. Stay out of sex for like 2 years or more, or even maybe as much as 1 year as a guy. you will have almost same experience, right? But that's by the way. So currently, are you dating or you're single? I want to find a husband for you.
I'm single.
You're single. You're not dating.
Yeah.
Single, or half single, half complicated. Single. So I can help hook you up to someone.
Okay.
What kind of guy do you want? Fair, dark, or no complexion? Just a good guy.
Just a good guy.
Too rich, too poor, or just a normal guy?
Too rich is possible.
What if the person looks like me?
It's not bad.
What if the person is me?
It's not bad.
We'll talk about that off camera. It could be me. Anyways. All right. Now, there is an interesting topic I always want to talk about. And I believe this is an opportunity for me to talk about it. What is God to you?
Okay.
What do you understand by God when you hear God?
Coming to that Christian, growing up, I've always been directed that God is our creator and He's our everything, and anything you do, you call upon Him. Just like our ancestors then call on the same God, but they don't use the word God, they use the word gods, right? So to me, God is my everything. God is somebody I believe in, and I see Him as a human. So just like as He said, He created us in His own image and likeness.
Yeah.
So I believe that human being can be a God, because some human beings can be your destiny helper. It's not like they intentionally want to do it, but they might just do it, and after all, you see them as people that they are a God sent to you, but they are your God.
God and God sent. Not like, okay, this is God manifesting Himself through someone.
Yeah.
But that's not really what I'm asking for. I think you've answered. God is the creator. We don't see Him. We don't know who He is. Maybe one thing.
Yeah.
That's it. Now, secondly, does God answer your prayers?
Yes, He do.
This is your God. Does he or she answer prayers?
Yes, He do answer my prayer.
Do you have a personal testimony where your prayers has changed something?
Yes.
Share with me.
Growing up, I am this kind of person. As a Catholic, I always say my rosary all the time, and I'm this kind of person that I believe in my prayers. Yes. So let's say this thing that people be like, they apply for job and it's very hard for them to get it. When I see my own, it works for me. My doesn't even stress me.
You sound smart. You're beautiful too. That's enough qualification for you to get a job.
Yeah. When I see it's God doing that.
I don't think that's God. That's the competence God has given to you.
to me. Yes.
Indirectly, you can say it's God because it's God that gave you the capacity.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about your prayers in particular.
Yes.
Has your prayer changed a very serious situation? I don't want to hear that we are going to Lagos and I prayed and I got to Lagos safely.
No.
Because if you had not prayed, you would have also probably gotten to Lagos safely.
Okay.
Has there been a situation? Okay, let me ask this direct question. Have
Wait,
you ever seen somebody?
I think I want to know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Now,
Okay,
yes.
share with us.
Because I remember entering when I after writing postemi and I wrote JAM, then my results were okay, but postemi was not really okay. So I gave up. I was like, God, it's like you don't really want me to go to school.
Okay.
So after that, it even gets up to like 2 months. I was surprised that the school then increased their cut of mark. And to be frank with you, the cut of mark clicked to the exact cut of mark, school cut of mark.
Okay.
And some other persons that got a lower, that there was a massive failure on that particular postemi. So mine actually clicked to the exact cut of mark. Some persons, their own didn't actually.
But you had a low score.
Yes.
Do you know what happened?
Okay.
Very simple. When there is massive failure, like you said, the school might reconsider their cutoff mark.
Okay, let me just tell you this because I wrote JAM twice. Okay. If it's like that, I should have gotten admission so easily from the first time.
Okay, this is the school trying to reposition. What happens when people write JAM pizza? If there is mass success in JAM,
Okay.
everybody scored above 250.
Okay.
the schools might decide to say, okay, let's place our cutoff mark at 240 or
Okay, let
230
me come
or
back to
200,
that.
right? When there is mass failure,
They want to.
the schools might step down a little. Apart from some sensitive courses, they might step down a little and say, okay, let's do 160 or let's do 180 cutoff mark, right? I do not think this is God changing the entire system because of you.
No.
This is the system changing itself to suit the cutoff mark. Like you said,
No.
there was mass
No,
cutoff.
I'm arguing this with you right now because if it's to be like that, there are some other persons that have actually dreamed to actually be in that situation.
If you had gotten 80 over 400 in JAM, do you think there is any amount of prayer that will make school to cut 80?
No, you won't understand. I don't know if you understand where I'm going to. Like, in this situation that you've given up, you're going to rewrite JAMB again and write post-term.
And cutoff mark came out and it favored you.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
Simply means that there were a lot of people in your shoe.
It happens based on my own sex. It doesn't even happen regularly. It has never, from my research, it has never happened. But for this to actually happen,
and you said, does God answer prayers?
Good.
And you want to hear from someone
Testimony.
who believes. No, it doesn't look like you are trying to counter all her testimonies.
Good.
But her testimonies are.
I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming. It's not as if you want to discredit and counter all her testimonies, because you've asked her a question, what she thinks God is and all that. Me myself can tell you that this microphone is my God.
Yeah.
And anytime I come here and bow,
Answers will come.
and answers will come. If you ask me if God answers prayer, I will say yes. It depends on what I believe that is my God.
Yeah. Do you know my problem with people and testimony?
I'm coming. So for the fact that you might not believe in that her ideology, that her prayer answer, that does not mean that what she's telling you is not true. Or
it doesn't mean
there's what we call miracle. Even if it happened by luck or by chance.
Good.
It's a miracle to you.
It's a miracle and it's an answered prayer.
Okay.
Because at that particular point in time, your prayer point is, God, please, I'm tired of this and whatever that wants to happen, let it happen. But if it is your will, let it favor me.
Okay.
And it favors you.
Okay.
It is your prayer answer.
It's logically true. Logically, you are right? But I have a problem with people trying to make miracles or testimonies about what humans could actually do for themselves, and they now say it is God.
Okay, the blind guy that Jesus made him to see again, he wasn't expecting to like get healed that very right? Okay, coming to that aspect, he never thought of, okay, I can heal myself. He believed in himself that this young man passing will actually make me see again.
I have an issue with
So,
biblical testimonies.
Me too.
Do you know why?
okay.
Most of those things they said, oh, Jesus did this, Paul and Barnabas did this person did that. They are not happening today. Let me ask you, with the example you made,
from what you since
you were born,
we heard then from the backstory that Jesus came to earth and he died, right? And did you believe in it?
No, you see, I don't want to answer straight. I believe Jesus died or he did not die. I was not there.
Okay,
and the Bible wrote it. I hate to use the word believe. Do you know why it doesn't have to be believe? When you believe in something, it means you are accepting whether it happened or it did not happen. I have accepted that it happened.
Okay.
Now, rather than factual reasons why I should accept this truth, belief makes you to, forget about reasoning, forget about facts, just accept whether it's true or not. So I don't like using the word believe. People have always used the word, believe in it, it's okay, it's gonna work. Let's be factual. A certain story was told. Now I have some reasons why I don't have to believe. But talking about it, there was a point I wanted to make before we diverted to believe and stuff. Testimonies. For instance, they wrote to my house at World Bank or where today, very bad, right? This is the responsibility of the government. But every day when I go home, I be like, God, may they fix this road. I just reach this road, right? I know it is not God that will do this. I know this is what a human being would do. I used to have a brother who, anytime the NEPA brings light, he will shout, "Thank you, Jesus." And maybe the NEPA brought the light coincidentally when he's about to iron his clothes. And he's going around and saying, oh, I want to iron my clothes. I want to iron my clothes. I need to go out. My clothes is rumpled. Then eventually, NEPA will bring light. At that point that he's worried, he'll be like, thank you, Jesus. They have brought light. He will rush and iron his clothes. I'll be like, they have answered his prayers.
That was out of excitement.
But these things are coincidence. These things are not testimonies. To me, these ones are not miracles. Making the road is what government should make. Reducing jam scores for mass failure, where there is a mass failure, for people to gain admission, for the school to do their business. After all, school is a business, by the way. If you do cut off at 300 and nobody scored 300, you will not have new admissions, no acceptance fee, no school fees.
But this is your belief.
These are school fees.
This is you believing.
These are not testimonies. These are not prayers.
It is a testimony. This is you believing that.
I understand. This is why I don't rate I rate what people regard as testimonies and miracles, because there are a lot of things humans could do for themselves that they eventually turn to what God has done. Like they do a road, you go and give testimony and say, thank God the road was done. The road is originally supposed to be a government's responsibility. Every responsibility. We are saying this.
You're trying to bring in politics.
No, even the so-called politics he's trying to talk about. Let me tell you, the so-called roads you said have been bad for so many years. Do you know that it's not only you have been making this wish? Oh God, I beg, make these people walk this road.
Yeah.
Make these people walk this road. Make these people walk this road. You see that collective wish? That's what we call supreme being. Even if you don't want to call it God, there's a supreme being that answers your prayer and that listens to what people are saying. Now, let these people walk this road. One day, somebody in the government house will say, Governor, this road not too bad though.
So it is God influencing the person to answer the prayers.
Let's go. Let these people walk this road for this road. Because saying that true. Yesterday, my wife was coming back and her car spoiled along that road.
Just like Lagos road right now, currently.
Okay, no problem. Oh yeah, Ministry of Works, get to work. Let me tell you, you called it coincidence. Coincidence is also a miracle. Mm-hmm. Because at that point in time, the person that positioned himself or herself to align with that particular situation at that particular time is the person's miracle.
Okay, thank you very much. And that is where we are likely going to hold it on the Masked Truth podcast today. Thank you very much for your wonderful contributions. As you can see, we've talked about a lot of things: personal life, virginity, sexual life, and all of that. And then we try to bring in religion to the conversation. Let us know in the comment section what part of this conversation interests you the most. And let me know personally, I'm interested to know if God had ever answered your prayers. First of all, I would like to know, what is God to you? And then, has this your God ever answered your prayers in a miraculous way? I am interested in asking about these religious questions, because there are a lot of things people call God in the recent time and they don't even know if they are working or not. Right? We want to hear from you, so the conversation continues in the comment section. But before we go, does any of you have something to say to the audience, or some part that was not clearly stated?
Okay, I think I have something to say. Okay, in this aspect of what God has done for us, I believe the life we live alone is a testimony. And I believe in whatever you do, just believe in yourself and believe in what your heart chooses to believe, nothing else. Thank you.
The Masked or Masked Truth podcast. Let's go. See you guys in the next one. Hamza Adonai.